Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sunday night stream. As has been tradition for the last few weeks, we're checking in on the longing first. And I kind of feel like I did last time, that we're probably not going to... There's the audio. Probably not going to spend super long. However, as we know, last week we spent the entire stream on the longing because we came across that staircase that was either we were triggering something or it is a secret. I don't know, but nothing on the subreddit seemed to point to it being a secret. So I did go ahead and start him walking when I loaded the game up a few minutes ago. We are walking up to check on the mushroom one more time, similar to what we did last time. We are 100 and... Let's see. Let me do the math here. Are we 200? No, we're not 200 yet. We're 186 days, almost 187 days in, so we're almost a half time. At this point, I believe that it's up to us to solve some puzzles, because nothing else seems to be different. We also didn't draw on the paper that we got last time. The stairs distracted me so much that we didn't do the art, so we didn't get the bonus from those. However, we will probably do that before we're done with the longing today. And then I'm debating on the second game. By default, I put in Factorio because that's our go-to on Sundays usually. However, there is a new expansion for City Skylines. If I was to go back to City Skylines, because it's been a while, in fact, I kind of want to talk about it here on stream, so let me pull up exactly when the last one was. It's been a while since I streamed City Skylines. Let's go to our videos here. Oh, even better, let's go to our collection. City Skylines, Series 2, real-time mod. The last episode I did was in August 19th. So just over 7 months ago. So if I went back to City Skylines, of course I'd back everything up, but I would want to probably remove most of the mods that I currently have. I say that to myself every time, that I want a clean slate, remove all the mods. But then I think about it, and there's so many quality of life mods that I really like having, right? Like, so real time was really interesting, and it was good for that whole series. I might take that off temporarily. I might take that off for a new series if I did it. I might take off a lot of the just extra random buildings and the mod that I had for transit and stuff, since the new expansion actually adds more to transit and to like above ground rails and stuff like that. So I'd probably want to see what that's like from a vanilla point of view. However, I probably still really want things like the Move It tool. Yeah. And I don't know if I want to stream the process of cleaning all that up. That can't possibly be super interesting. But I would want to take the time to clean up my mods and maybe even go with like a fresh install of the game after backing up my saves. Just to start from scratch on that, so that we don't have any like mod conflicts and errors. And that would probably take me at least an hour. So I don't really want to do that tonight. However, kind of wish that I had the time to do that earlier today. Unfortunately, I had to work. I had to earn that money. Pays for the internet so that I could stream in the first place. Don't make that loud sound. Don't tempt me. Similarly with VR, that would require a bit of a setup, so I'm not ready to do that one just yet. But Half-Life Alyx has been popping. That is a great game. Sure that Factorio can get updated here. It has a pending update. Cool. So we'll jump in and check on Factorio. tonight as well. And then maybe we'll get a little bit more interesting next week. We'll see where the longing goes today. I still don't know how many more streams that we're going to start off with the longing, but yeah, I've been kind of eager to get into some more random stuff. You know, some of the things that we've done throughout the months in between major game releases, like randomizers or corruption streams, and I'd like to do some more of that starting this next week. But I just need that prep time ahead of time. I set aside my stream time on my schedule, and then I like book myself up with other, you know, things that I have to do right before stream. Is the only time that I've had the last few days. Maybe that'll change. I know that everybody else has a lot of time on their hands, either for unfortunate reasons like layoffs and things like that have happened. But also there are a lot of extroverts that are having to stay indoors, and I know that it's torment. But I'm a very introverted person, so my personal life hasn't changed all that much. Maybe I've freed up a little bit of time because I haven't had like anything that we've had to go to, like social gatherings or anything recently. I mean, it's the fact that my mustache is getting super long. I'm over here looking at it in the preview. It's gonna grow out like a Wild West sheriff. Maybe I will go back to Red Dead then, if that's the case. But no, I need to figure out how to get a haircut before too long. Maybe my wife and I will just figure out how to cut each other's hair. I don't know. I'm guessing that a barbershop is considered an essential service. I just don't know if I want to go hang out in a barbershop and, you know, potentially. And I'm not even that crazy about staying inside. Like, I've had to go into the office a couple times and I've had to go to the store and stuff, but you know, you just want to be cautious in public right now. So I just don't know if I want to take like an unneeded risk right now while the number of people getting sick is still going up and up. Maybe once that plateaus and starts coming back down, then I'll be more eager to do something that's technically not necessary. Like I can take care of my own facial hair, and then like this can just grow for now. We're all gonna go back to work eventually, looking like Robin Williams from Jumanji. Just wiry animal hair. And what year is it? So last time we did switch out those 2 mushrooms, just to kind of recap. And if that doesn't work, you know, I mean, I have dropped other game series for far less. I've really committed so far to the longing, to figuring it out, to ultimately getting to the end of the story. If we get stumped on this puzzle and it's like 3 streams in a row that we've had to check back up on it, like if those mushrooms aren't grown today, then I don't know. I could look up a guide, but then what fun is that? I could just go send him back to his room, have him wait, and then we come back to it after the 400 days is up and get bad end. I mean, I don't know. I want to solve the puzzle. I want him to be able to get out. So we will see. Make a quick tweet here. Not a whole lot of people watching the longing right now, so maybe we can pull some people in from Twitter. I don't do this a whole lot. I've switched away from spamming tweets about streaming too often because I don't want to bug people. Figure if they're gonna, you know, if they want to know that I'm streaming, they'll set up their notifications, but let's see, Sunday night. How do I want to phrase this? I guess we'll just put, join me now. Stay at home streaming. And we can hang out alone together. There we go. So we get some other people popping in. I'm eager to see what's beyond that cliff. If that cliff like if there's a dead end up there, I'm gonna have no idea like where we go next. Like this is my last ounce of like this is the last idea that I've had to do anything. Probably got another couple minutes before we make it up there. Try to get an idea of a timeline for what's coming up in the next few weeks, right? Resident Evil 3. That is releasing on the 3rd of April. That's coming out this Friday. That would normally be a Wednesday game, but that might be... we might switch up Sundays. We'll see. I don't know. I'm hesitant to drop Factorio too, but we are kind of grinding at the end game still, so we'll see what we get done tonight. We've got that. What else do we have? Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's April 10th. So that's going to be Tuesday. No, that's March. That's also Friday. That's the next Friday. That's an option. I don't know if I want to stream that one. I know that that's going to be super saturated with people streaming it. And I love Final Fantasy, but that to me screams one that I might pick up later. Maybe review offline. We'll see. I don't know how entertaining it'll be to watch stream. All right, here we go. Is that what we wanted? Can we climb on that? Climb. It had feet on a mushroom. Oh, nice. Go! Go, Shade. I can't believe this actually worked. You and me both, buddy. All right. We're in new territory. Is there something up here that we're going to have to do and then wait for? Always bring yourself back to center. What is the central problem-solving element of the game? It's waiting. Don't be a dead end. You're really quiet all of a sudden. Except for the rumblings. Rumblings. How long is this hallway? And again, why is the king's kingdom down underneath all this? That might be in the realm of too many questions. We are currently on the brightest setting, aren't we? Yep. So dark. I don't think we could have carried a mushroom up here. The shade has gotten even darker, like it's really dark. You can't even see the outlines on his figure anymore. Is this leading out? Is this going to be it? We're not even halfway done with the time. Is the shade going to be presented with the option to leave? This is much further than the king ever wanted us to go, I'm sure. One thing that I'm probably going to do this week as well, clean up a bit. Oh, this place is so dark that even I can't see anything without a light. Well, we don't have a light. What was I saying? Oh, I'm probably going to clean up a bit on my desk here and make room for my Switch. I have a secondary dock that we were using to stream from the Switch, so that'll become an option again too. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, but like I mentioned Wednesday, I don't think it would be a very good stream game. God, it's getting even darker. Just keep walking. We don't really have any other options. I like his eyes looking up. That's the only cosmetic thing that we can do right now. I like his eyes looking up better than down. He looks less dejected. Is it getting even darker? I can't tell. I'm gonna try to lean in here a little bit. Looks like the art might even be ending. It's just pitch black now. Maybe I should turn back. I'm starting to hear strange sounds. I mean, there's rumbling. I'm listening. It's creepy. I didn't mean to turn around. I was moving my mouse to turn the volume up for the stream. Oh, no, no, no. Go. This lag. Oh, it's so weird. There, go with that. I feel like the reverberations are getting louder. Oh, I can see something. It's a ledge. I can feel my end nearing. Well, I don't like that. want to jump. Is there an option? Commit suicide. I don't like that. We've been in this for too long. There's got to be another solution. You remember my reluctance back when we were standing on a cliff not nearly as cavernous as this one seems to be. And after playing the suicide of Rachel Foster, I demand that we find another option. We're heading back. Didn't even hear our footsteps there for a minute. So it is a dead end. Are we facing our inevitability here? Are we making a decision by turning around? Play a game of how deep is the game? I think moving up and down slightly. Is there anything in here in the dark? We go get a mushroom? I just want more water drop puzzles. I don't see any other like stairs or anything, but I wouldn't put it past the longing to have something hidden in here. Sounds have quieted down again. We have to be the light. Or become the darkness. Right? Isn't that what the face said? Something along those lines. I'm just mad I never got to make a bed. So long. I don't think you can... I don't know. I don't think we've come across a place where we've had to climb, been able to climb or crawl with a mushroom, right? So we probably can't bring one back. Do we head back over there again? I should have bookmarked the cliff. Right now I'm stuck holding space. I mean, I guess I could set our old destination here. Is there anything else we could check? If I'm just wandering all over the place again. What if we hop down and it breaks this mushroom? I hate that idea. I don't even know how long it took for that to grow. Alright, we're going back one more time. I've got to see if there's something. I'm gonna try to like angle down and up just in case. I didn't see anything pop up that we could interact with. Do we just jump? Hey! Sveen, 17, how's it going? Don't know yet what we want to do. Doing pretty good. Pretty good tonight. We just solved the puzzle with the mushrooms to climb up to the highest we've been in the cavern so far. Trying to figure out what comes next aside from jumping off of a cliff. Oh, no worries. You're good. Welcome. Tonight we are seeing what there is to see in the longing for just a bit, and then we're switching over to Factorio in just a little while. I don't know how much longer we'll stick around with the longing. I mean, it seems like we're at a dead end, so we'll see. I feel like there's got to be a bit of a lag spike. I feel like there's got to be something hidden here, or I don't know. The game hasn't really lied to us much when it comes to, you know, trying to jump or not jump, or commit to something or not. I feel like it didn't say just jump, it said commit suicide. Do we have to... It's not about trust, right? It's not about, like, trusting the kingdom by jumping off the cliff. It is commit suicide. It's like give up. And I don't think that we want to do that. Like this little notch here, like I'm gonna try to hold down and up at various places. I think the game's about depression or something. Kind of. I think that that's an element of it. I think that that could be an element of loneliness. I think it's definitely about loneliness and waiting, of course. Not to oversimplify it, but I mean the character and his development alone. I think that that's a big factor. So depression could be an outcome, but there seem to be plenty of other factors that are at play, right? Like, you know, reading the books, making art, finding some sort of purpose. Talking to the wall sort of, I believe, gives the shade a bit of purpose, even though he's kind of talking to himself. And so I don't think that the shade is depressed. I think that he could get there if we wanted him to. And I think if we told him to jump off the cliff, that would be us as players admitting that we feel like he's depressed. I feel... How do I want to word this? I feel optimistic about the shade. Like, I feel like there's something about his dreams. There's something that, you know, he aspires to. So I don't necessarily think that he's depressed yet. Just hear his footsteps. Here's the cliff again. You know that everything's so loud here. I wonder if we turn off. Okay, so we'll walk back without the sound, without the music on, and just see if we hear anything. Because this is no better. Doesn't even zoom out to anything more than just the cliff. We were out here earlier. Let's stand on the edge. I just want to stand here. Audio, I'm going to turn it back down a little bit. So high. Yeah, it's like in the headphones, it's like wob 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 wob. No, I want him to face. There lie. Oh, I accidentally right clicked. There lies the bottomless abyss, the right place for my soul, or ... Don't jump if I hit ... Good. Sound changed a little bit. Let's just wait. See if he says anything. What was it I was saying earlier? Just recenter to the main purpose of the game, and that's just waiting. It came back. Where did the sound go? Alright, we'll just give it a minute. We'll give it a minute. If nothing happens before we get to 8:29, we'll turn around and we'll listen on our way back. Because there's got to be something important about this being so loud, like the silence is deafening. Nothing yet. We don't have the option to walk forward any further. It's just gray. He's not even turning around though. Unless I click. I'm sure if I click he will. From USA. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, in the United States. Alright, doesn't look like anything's happening yet, so let's turn around and walk back if we can. Oh, okay. Turn off the music. Wow, there's like a notable absence now. Like my ears are ringing. Let's listen for the sound to come back in. Hey, Des. Oh, I will be streaming at least until 11 p.m. Central, so that's about another 3.5 hours. The Netherlands, it's 2:35. Yeah, I seem to get quite a few individuals from Europe. One of my regulars is from Sweden. You guys are up late. Welcome, though. I'm going to turn the audio up here just a little bit. I'm going to turn my headphone volume up because I want to hear if his feet make a different sound. All right, Des, I'll see you when you're back on. Volume up on my headset. There's the slapping feet. I have not, though it looks very beautiful from pictures that I've seen. I've never been to Europe. I've never actually left the United States. I would love to one day. Have you been to the US? We're just gonna have us walk back. Just hear feet slapping. Listening, I don't hear anything in particular. Never left Europe. One day I'll come to the USA. Wait, did that sound change? No, I'm hearing things. It's just alternating sounds. Yes, definitely come one day. I'd like to take a trip all over Europe. Though it seems like it would just be a mess if I took one vacation and spent one day in every country. I don't think I'd be able to get the exposure that I need. So I'd probably do like one country at a time, but then that's multiple vacations, so we'll see. But the Netherlands is up there on my list of places that I'd like to see one day. Like dust. Nose, I did some cleaning earlier. Crawling is the lowest part here. Maybe we can... I don't know. I was gonna say maybe we can go talk to the face again, but... we already have all of our answers from the face. Go look at our thoughts again, but that's all the way back in our home. Go to Europe, I recommend Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, and Italy. Okay. Once everything blows over. Once we can actually travel again. I do wish for us to return to a normal world one day. And I wish those in Italy all the best, because it's been really rough there. How are the Netherlands doing in regards to COVID-19 and everything else that's going on? The United States is still on a upward trajectory. It's a little scary. Thankfully, I'm in an area where both my employer and my state seem to understand pretty well the importance of staying at home shelter in place. Gone back and forth here now. Twice. If there's a secret, it's got to be in the dark area. What are we missing? In Holland, we haven't a lockdown. We have at school. And if you work, you have to work at home. And all that shit. Yeah, it's just a really boring time these days, yeah. Thankfully, I can work from home if we need to do that too. A lot of the people in my office just started working from home in the last week. Oh good, I didn't destroy it. Can we climb with this? I don't think we can climb with this. Oh, climb? No, he ate it. Why did you eat it? Oh no, he was holding it in his mouth. That's it. Okay, okay. We're onto something. Now we have a light in the darkness. I'm gonna take your audio down just a little bit more. Or just a little bit. Again, it was all the way up. There we go. Don't right click. Don't eat the mushroom. You ever have to try so hard not to right click on something that you're just like, you let your fingers float way above the mouse? How old am I? I am 36. I'll be 37 in October. A child of the 80s. I was born in 83. Been streaming for a little over a year. Used to make YouTube videos about 8 years ago. Used to completely produce series on YouTube, but I decided to switch over to Twitch. And I've enjoyed it so far. Whoa! I had my volume turned way up. Scared the hell out of me. Thank you for the follow. Do you pronounce it Sveen? Is it Sveen17? Or is it Sven E17? Kind of afraid of what we're gonna find with the light. Like, what if we've just walked twice through like something super creepy, but we didn't know it because it was dark? Oh, it's all good. It's a follow. It was worth it. Sven Eichholt. So it's Sven. Gotcha. Well, thank you, Sven. I do a lot of random streams, so you'll never know exactly what you're gonna get, I guess, if you watch my streams. But I do a lot of games that have either, like, this is an example of a game that I wanted to check out because it just seems so different. But I do a lot of I do love games that have an element of random factor to them, like roguelike games, or classic games with randomizers, or games with elements where it's just different every single time you play it. A lot of strategy games like that, like RimWorld. Factorio is actually a good example of one, not necessarily in that vein, that I do enjoy though. Just because of all the logic that goes into everything that you build. Alright, so we're about to get to the area where it was pitch black. I don't know about you, but I feel like my anxiety is just like a little bit higher than normal. I've got like goosebumps. Whoa, crazy goosebumps right now. So far, it's just a cave. Bring the light into the darkness. What we're doing. I feel like I've been okay with most of it up through this point. Anything? Is that stairs? Oh, snap. How many viewers do I have on a normal stream? It varies. Sometimes I may only have one. Sometimes I may have 20 or 30. I guess it depends on the game I'm playing. Let's keep walking to the right just to see if we're already at the cliff. Hey, tell me Nine Tails. What is this game? This is a game called The Longing. You start with 400 days, and you are told. Oh, it's like another line right here. You're told by a king, a great king, who's going to sleep for 400 days, to wake him up after 400 days. And really the rest is up to you. So it does pass by in real time. However, if you find things to beautify your room, you have like a bedroom, you can make art, you can find items like rugs, furniture, you can kind of dig to make your room bigger. The more comfortable you make your living space, and the more you pass the time, like by reading books and things, you can get multipliers and you can speed the time along. Now, when you're wandering around the caves and kingdom, you'll see the time passing in real time. But I think the last time we stopped for the evening, we had like a times 13, maybe more, bonus in our room. So, you know, we signed off like, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We signed off 4 days ago, but in game it's probably been 52 days. All right, here we go. See where this takes us. Seem to have stumbled upon a hidden staircase in this darkness. Say that again. Nope, like spike. Still never figured out exactly what eats memory all of a sudden and then spits it back out. We get like a 5-second lag spike every once in a while. It's getting dark even though we have the mushroom. Still listening. Up left. I'm gonna keep checking to see if we get an up right. Oh, there's an up right. Well, where are we headed now? I thought we'd be headed back down, but We are headed back down. Okay. It's just optical illusions. We almost don't even need to be carrying the mushroom anymore if it's not going to light our path. But yeah, Ninetales, just to kind of elaborate a little bit. Whoa. Don't know if we want to approach that. Creepy. What if we show him how much patience we have? What if we just wait? I mean, the volume went down on the sound effects when I got a little closer. I'm gonna turn the music back on, maybe. Whoa! Turn that down. Sorry about that, guys, especially if you're wearing headphones. No! He ate the mushroom. Why'd you eat the mushroom? Also, the eyes are still there. I didn't right click. We've seen this dream. Does he just eat the mushroom if you wait long enough? I would not trust myself to fall asleep in front of that thing. Well, he's still there. Just approach the eyes. All right. I can see you. Oh! I think I've had a horrible nightmare. And we're back at home, like 10 minutes away. What happened? Let's look at our thought book. That was creepy. Was that ourselves? King told me to wait 400 days. Maybe some of these clues will make more sense now. Then I should awaken him, and he will end all fear and longing. I wonder what will happen. At least my birthday will be a bit sooner. A face told me as long as there is time, there will always be longing, and once all longing has ended, the world will no longer need time, and those without longing will no longer need the world. King warned me. It is a mind fuck. King warned me that I should never leave these caves. I wonder what exactly he meant by that. I dreamed of a strange place beyond the kingdom with green grass and trees. An old blind man was operating a well that reached down into the cave. A spider emerged from the depths and scared a young troll sitting nearby. I wonder if this place is real or just a product of my imagination. The face told me beyond the cave there is light. Light is beautiful and dangerous. Light is without understanding. Don't trust the childish eyes of the young. Oh, go back. They will fear you. Only trust the old and blind, who are not afraid of that which emerges from darkness. So the kid was afraid of a spider, and he would be afraid of us? Only trust the old and the blind. There's an old blind man, so trust him over the kid. We've read that before. I'd like to explore the caves, but I feel the presence of a great darkness lurking somewhere. Where is this darkness? Will I ever overcome it? So, I mean, I feel like we met the darkness. The cave is supposedly full of hidden places. I wonder when I will have discovered every part of the cave. I have seen nearly every area of the cave. My dream would be to find a book that never ends. I've learned that only a fool tries to reach the end of eternity. The way to light is blocked by total darkness. That's where we're at. You will only overcome darkness if you learn to become darkness. This way you will be invisible to it. He said he could see us. It was just our eyes. But you will only achieve this if you delve deep, deep into your own mind in conscious loneliness. How do we delve into our own mind in loneliness? Since I have some spare time while I'm waiting, I could try to make some use of it. After all, time goes by faster if you keep your mind occupied. Bed would be nice. Can't think of anything else right now. So let's do our art really quick while we think about that, right? Is there a place... Oh, let's start a fire. Is there a place where we can delve into our loneliness? This whole kingdom is us delving into our loneliness.